Hi, everyone. I am Coach Keon Smith from Action Coach Guyana. We are also the license holder of the Who's Who in Guyana Business Directory, a very comprehensive tool that companies have been using to show appreciation to their team members, have been using to market their companies and what they stand for. And I think more importantly, many companies have been using it to form strategic alliances and to collaborate with other businesses within their industry and even in other industries. We are continuing our interview series, speaking to CEOs, entrepreneurs, team leaders of dynamic organizations and companies in and around Guyana. Today, I have the pleasure of speaking with Mr. Indranath Hal Singh, someone who I believe will share lots of information with us today with regards to GNSC, which is the Guyana National Shipping Corporation. Without further ado, please welcome Mr. Hal Singh. Good morning. How are you doing today, sir?
Well, very good morning, Kian, and I'm very, very happy to be on this program.
Thank you. So we are streaming live on our social media platforms, and it's always a pleasure to have persons tuning in to learn more about companies here in Guyana. And they support us by, of course, liking, loving, and sharing our video. So first of all, Mr. Housing, can you just tell us very quickly a little bit about, who you are?
Okay. Well, the Ghana National Shipping Corporation Limited renders basically maritime transportation services to all sectors of the economy. The company's major role in the shipping industry is the provision of related quality shipping services to ship owners, operators, and other customers, both locally and internationally. We are a semi-autonomous state-owned port or corporation, and would have recently, just on May 26, coinciding with the nation's 54th anniversary, would have celebrated our 44 years of service to the nation. Our service portfolio is very broad and includes terminal operators, stevedore contractors, wharf facilities, ship service, ship agency services, freight forwarding, customs brokerage, logistics services. We are the only Lloyd's insurance agent representatives in Guyana. We also offer storage and warehouse solutions, office space rental, trailer transportation, etc. Very broad portfolio. We are also agents for Hapag-Lloyd, which is one of the world's largest container liner, and for Mitsu OSK Lines, one of the world's largest shipping companies, and for Express Freight. I must say, and we are very proud also, that we are an ISO 9001 2015 certified company as well, Kian.
Fantastic. I mean, that was very, very interesting information, given the fact that are the sole agent. I believe it was Lloyd's. You said, if I got it correctly.
Hapag-Lloyd.
Okay. Uh, and also that GNSC has been around for 44 years and counting. That's truly, truly remarkable. And congratulations, I must say, on your anniversary.
Well, thank you very much.
Okay. Now, I saw on the website that you provide services to the oil and gas industry. And I know right now oil and gas is probably the topic on everybody's mind, on their tongue, as part of almost every conversation. Can you dive a bit more into some of the services that you offer specifically to the oil and gas industry?
Well, first of all, I must say that we are well positioned for our role and for even an expanding role in the oil and gas industry. For one, Ghana National Shipping Corporation is the largest port in the country. We have a very strategic location at Lot 5 to 9 Lombard Street, Georgetown, and at Lot 1 Public Road, La Penitence. So it's both in an uncongested area and before the Harbor Bridge. So we would have had quite a number of engagements with serious oil and gas investors, the tier ones and other subcontractors. And it is just unfortunate because of the current situation and COVID that we are awaiting movement and finalization of agreements and joint ventures and partnerships with many of these companies. But I must say that we have quite a number of strategic investments in the pipeline. However, we would have about a year now entered into a strategic alliance with one of the world's largest shipping agencies, and that's Gulf Agency Corporation out of Dubai. And so it was just in April we celebrated our first anniversary. So that was one of the first strategic partnership that we would have entered. And as things get back to normalcy in Ghana, we will enter into additional partnerships and agreements. I must also say that we were fortunate in one of the companies, a local entity, through agency services, would have done the first being the agent for Hess and for Shell Company, the first basically 5 liftings of oil out of Guyana. So there again, we're I must say we are well positioned.
Excellent. That was really, really fantastic. Congratulations also on the strategic partnership or alliance that was formed out with the shipping company out of Dubai. And you did mention some of the effects that is happening to GNSC right now with regards to COVID-19. We are currently facing this unprecedented pandemic, and I would like for you to share with us how else has COVID-19 affected the operations of GNSC, and what are some of the strategies you would have or you currently have implemented to address this?
Okay, well, as you are aware, COVID-19 has had basically a global impact. And Ghana National Shipping Corporation in Guyana more so has not been saved. But I must say that there are both direct and indirect impacts for national shipping. But I must say that we are an essential service provider. So we are open as per normal. But of course, we are taking a number and would have implemented a number of preventative measures to stop the spread of the COVID-19 virus. Basically, mitigation efforts, mitigate the risks, protect employees, customers, and support customers. Our company continues to comply with national recommendations and guidelines. Basically, our top priority is maintaining a safe and healthy working environment throughout the port complex, whilst keeping customer goods and critical materials and supplies flowing throughout our facility. We are basically committed to keeping the supply chain running during this crisis or pandemic. Our response as a essential service provider so far has been one that we are open for business and would have maintained our regular working hours, our terminal, and all other strategic business units and departments are open for business, including port operations. We would have implemented a staff rotation policy and schedule so that staff is not has the time off to be away from work as well, and to an extent, working from home. Physical meetings are mostly discouraged and replaced by conference calls and Skype and using the various technologies, email and cell phones and phones. Um, Critical toolbox and operational meetings are conducted in small groups of 5 persons while maintaining physical and social distance. Um, Business travel and customer visits are restricted, adhering to strict guidelines for critical meetings. One of the key things for us is ongoing communication with and sensitization of employees and customers, basically empowering importers and exporters through massive digitalization promotional campaign with Hapag-Lloyd, what is called the Navigator and Quick Code system, which is a digital dashboard for bookings and shipments, etc., to track your shipments and for feedback. And you can visit, or anyone can visit hapagloy.com to get onto the Navigator and or the Quick Code system. We would have been issued quite a number of public statements and posts on Facebook and continual engagement with customers to address their needs and concerns during this pandemic. We would have also mandated the use of face masks by all employees and visitors. We would have installed quite a number of hand wash sinks and sanitization stations for customers, visitors, and our employees. Temperature testing, continuous monitoring and evaluation of the COVID situation, and coordination basically with our local partners and MARAD, and adherence to the measures established by the Ministry of Public Health. I must say, though, that we would have proactively implemented infection prevention and control measures and protocols, such as social distancing, provision and use of PPEs, hand washing, sanitization, cleaning practices, etc. Health and safety team here ensures that all areas and customer service touch points are basically clean and disinfected on an enhanced schedule. So quite a number of measures we would have put in for our employees, customers, and visitor safety.
Yeah.
And
No, indeed, it was quite a list, I must say, very, very comprehensive. And I also know how, probably in that industry, safety plays a very, very vital role. And now being able to have that demonstrated, even or enhanced rather, um, via COVID-19 measures is also very, very commendable. So congrats to Team GNSC.
yeah, thank you, thank you.
Sure. So my next question, Mr. Housing, would be, what advice would you give to your fellow Guyanese, the persons who are now experiencing this for the first time, and even fellow essential businesses out there that still needs to operate during this time of COVID-19?
Okay, first of all, I must say that we are all in this together. And I would want to urge everyone, individuals, businesses, organizations, critical service providers as well, to please take coronavirus seriously. Be safe and responsible citizens, employees, employers, service providers. Stay home unless it is absolutely necessary. Limit your social contacts. Wash your hands as thoroughly and as frequently as possible, and remember to sanitize them as well.
Yeah.
Keep your distance in public and at work. Don't shake hands. Avoid, physical contact. Wear a face mask, please. I would have observed persons in many places not wearing face masks. Educate, advise, and encourage others to follow COVID-19 preventative measures and practices, especially teaching your kids, children, the elderly, employees, etc. Support the needy and vulnerable if you can and if you can afford. And there are many, many things that we can do to support those who need. Um, I would encourage everyone to stay healthy as well and practice the correct social etiquette. Um, Stay home and self isolate if you're unwell. Seek medical attention. Stay in touch. Very important with family and friends. So while you stay home, you can still stay in touch with family, friends, employees, customers. You can even pay your bills online, etc. For businesses generally, I would encourage businesses to keep the communication channels open, stay alive, be visible, which is very important to keep your brand alive, continue the customer engagement. Um, we have, like I said, the Hapag Business Navigator and the QQ. That's a quick quote system. We are providing feedback. We are engaging with our customers on a daily basis and providing the feedback to our principals as well. And,
Excellent.
like I said, at GNSC, we are open. You can reach us by email, gnsc at ghana.net.gy. Um, and of course, we do reach out to our database, which is an important asset for us and for all businesses. I must, however, say thanks to Action Coach, Action Invest for providing this good opportunity, an excellent opportunity to keep our brand alive. Our website is www.gnSC.com. And you can see us, visit us on Facebook as well at GNSC 2016 as well. Um, One of the other things I'd like to urge businesses to do is to reassess and make changes
Yeah.
to their business strategy and the traditional business model that you have been operating. Run a lean business without sacrificing quality or service. And I
Yeah.
must say, this pandemic is an excellent opportunity for introspection. Take, for example, limited capacity experiences like theaters, airplanes, restaurants, hotels, gyms, tourist attractions, etc., that are affected, and we need to look at very innovative and creative ways to find solutions for the services we provide. Plan ahead. I would want to encourage persons to plan ahead and approach COVID like you would approach any other roadblock. I must emphasize that you must understand your current financial position. Keep communicating with your stakeholders and your customers. Look at your distribution model, how you can adapt and change and stay relevant. Um, and also, I should say that people should be keep an open mind and stay positive to implement whatever technical upgrades you can, so as to keep the communication open with your customers, your clients, and shareholders. This is not just a public health crisis. It is basically a crisis that will touch every sector, and each of us must be involved in this fight.
Yeah. Excellent, excellent advice, Mr. Harrison. Especially for individuals to focus on how they can develop themselves, and for businesses to use the time to plan and, of course, keep their brands alive. One of the things we're encouraging many companies to do, we you have to just change the strategy of how you market, just so that you can be relevant. Is not that all of your customers have disappeared. It's just that you have to find a different way of serving your market, a more innovative, ingenious way of getting your products and services to the people who need them. And of course, it's all about how do we continue to innovate.
That's right.
All right. So thank you very much, Mr. Harrison, for taking time out as well. I know that you guys are very much busy. It's been a pleasure having this conversation with you, and please keep up the good work at GNSC.
Okay, Kian, and I must say that uh, at the GNSC we carry your cargo and we're open. and a critical part of the global supply chain. And you can contact us for your import, export, storage, warehouse, office space, logistics, transportation, ships agency, stevedoring, customs, brokerage, cargo handling needs and solutions. Like I said, we are open. We are located at Lot 1, La Penitence, Public Road, and at 5 to 9 Lombard Street. And you can reach us on our website, by email, and quite a number of phone numbers, 226-147, 1247 for shipping, logistics, 226-8896, marketing, 225-0850, warehouse and office space, 226-3365, operations, 226-1975. I must say, we are optimistic that coronavirus will end soon, and business will be back to normal. I must also
Excellent.
thank Action Invest and Action Coach for this opportunity and this initiative to keep our brand visible and keep our brand alive, and to share our experiences with all the other businesses and individuals.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. And we will continue to play our role towards kind of abundance as we continue to work as one people throughout this COVID-19 pandemic and for all of us to come out thriving. Thank you.
Thank you again, and keep up the excellent work, Action Coach.
Thank you. Thank you to all our listeners who are online. It's been an absolute pleasure having you guys with us. And of course, continue to stay